Hello, 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 citizens of Avina Vlogs and the podcast. My name is author Anthony Avina, and welcome to episode 30 of the Writer's Corner podcast. This is the final episode of 2015, and what a better episode to do it, or to end it on, than a look back and a look forward to this year. This is episode 30. Can't believe we've had 30 episodes of the podcast this year. I feel so honored. I'm so glad to have you guys subscribed, to have you guys leaving comments and reviews, for sharing the podcast. I see all the views that it gets all the time, and it just warms my heart. So thank you guys for tuning in. As you guys can probably tell from the title of this podcast, we are doing a 2015 look back, and we're doing a 2016 look forward. And I'm doing a couple versions of this. This one that you're listening to right now is actually the writer edition, because I'm going to be looking forward and back as a personal thing on my YouTube channel. But for the podcast purposes, we're going to be looking back at what 2015 brought to me as an author and what I hope 2016 will bring to me as an author as well. So first things first, 2015 was probably one of my best years as an author yet. Forgive the honking that you're hearing. I don't know where that's coming from, but hold on one second. Sorry about that, guys. I don't know what was going on out there, but anyways, back to the podcast, shall we? So 2015 was a good year for me. There was quite a few things that happened for me as an author. Really, it was a year of growth. Several reviews for my short stories and my novels. I got some glowing reviews of my short stories Strange Perceptions and Bedtime, which were both horror-based, and they were the first two short stories of an anthology I'm planning. And then, 2015 was also the year that my first ever contemporary romance/drama novel, or novella, Void, came out. It was a lot of work, a lot of effort. I really enjoyed writing it, and it's gotten some amazing reviews, and I'm really excited about it. It's still doing really well. I put it up for pre-order. It did really well when it came out, and the reviews are great. I was also featured in my local paper for the first time as an author, which is pretty incredible. Not only that, but it was also translated to my local Spanish newspaper, which is even more incredible. That's something I wasn't even planning. So that was a big deal for me. And also, as an author, I've had 4 short stories accepted to an e-zine known as the Siren's Call publication e-zine. Pretty much, I submitted 4 stories, and all 4 stories were accepted. So I was lucky enough to be included as one of the few authors that had their short stories published in this annual e-zine. It comes out every couple months, and it's been doing really well. And I'll get into it more with the future 2016 year, but I've been doing really well with this publishing company, and they've helped make 2015 just an amazing year, and I couldn't be happier. So I've learned a lot this year. I've grown as an author. My writing style has improved for sure. My editing technique has improved. And I've done a lot of research and a lot of study, and I think it's helped a lot with my marketing skills. And I'm still improving. There's always room to improve. Never forget that if you're in life in general, for anyone. Don't ever think that there's not room for growth and to improve your life and your knowledge. But 2015 was the year that I grew as an author, and I couldn't be more proud of the work that I put out there, and I'm really just thankful to you guys who have been supportive of me. It means the world to me. My YouTube channel has also grown as a result of my writing, and we went from like 100 subscribers, I think, at the beginning of the year to 525 subscribers at last count, and it's pretty incredible. And again, thank you guys so much for that. Now, What do I want to get out of 2016 as a writer? This year, I'm really going to be making a push to get my first ever publishing contract. I mentioned the Siren's Call publication for my short stories in 2015. Well, I've submitted one of my biggest novels to date to them in hopes that we will work out a publishing contract. Now, nothing is set in stone. They could pass, but that's just a first step. My goal is to find a publisher who's willing to take a chance on me and get this work out there. On top of that, I have a very special announcement for you guys. I have been playing with the idea of something like page a days or chapter a weeks, where I will take a new story idea and publish something either every day or every week. I was trying to find the right avenue, the right way to market it, etc. Well, I came up with a concept. I have an idea ready for you guys, and what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be publishing a new chapter every single week in 2016 until at the end of the year we have a full-fledged novel. That's 52 chapters for you guys. Some will be shorter than others, some will be longer than others, but you will get some new content every single week. And what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be using Wattpad this year. Wattpad is a very popular social site for authors and writers to publish anything from fan fiction to new novels and original content. Not only that, but established authors have been using it as well to upload previews of their books that they have with deals with publishing companies for. So, what I'm going to be doing is using Wattpad to not only do the chapter a week thing for this newest story, but I'm going to be uploading previews of other short stories and novels I'm working on at the same time, and I'm going to be working on fan fiction, which is something I'm really passionate about, and I think you guys will enjoy it. Now, the story idea I came up with pretty much is a story of revenge and survival. It's about a tragic incident that is pretty much a prank gone wrong, and the consequences for those involved years later. It's going to take place around Christmas time, so that by the time the whole novel is done, it'll be ready right after Christmas of 2016. This is a story I'm really passionate about, and what makes it really exciting is that I'm going to be sharing a chapter a week with you guys online on social media through this Wattpad site. You guys will be able to leave comments down below on the outcome of it, and I'll be giving weekly updates with the weekly posts on my YouTube channel. Now, what this means is that this is going to be a completely social writing experiment where you guys can leave your theories on what's going to happen next. You can leave your thoughts on what's happening so far, and you can leave suggestions or thoughts on what you would like to see happen next. Now, I'm not saying everything you suggest would necessarily happen, but what I do is I take your input on everything, and it would help drive the story even further than my original outline would have. So this is going to be a completely social thing, guys. You guys are going to be a part of my writing process. So this is something I've never done before, but I'm really eager to try it. And that's my 2016, guys. Obviously, I want to get more reviews. I want to get previews going. I want to set up other short stories and novels. And, I want to have some writer events as well. But those are my main goals for 2016. And that is everything, guys. Thank you so much for listening to this final episode of the Writer's Corner podcast for 2015. Episode 30 couldn't be one of my more favorite episodes. It's been a great year. This is another thing I loved about 2015 is the development of this podcast. And 2016, I'd love to start working more at expanding the podcast to have guests come on the podcast and everything. And to improve it even more and make it a more social thing with you guys in the comment section and the reviews. So, thank you to everyone who has supported me this year. I've definitely seen a lot of growth personally and professionally in 2015, and I want to continue that more. And it's all because of you guys. Everything you do to support me just motivates me and keeps me going, and it means a lot to me. So thank you guys. I hope you guys had a great 2015. In the comments below, why don't you guys tell me what you hope you have happen in 2016? Whether it be, personal, professionally, or something that you just hope happens in general for the world. Leave your thoughts on what you hope 2016 brings. Thank you guys so much for listening or watching. If you're watching this on YouTube, make sure you leave your comments down below. Give this video a big thumbs up. Like this video, comment on it, favorite it, and share it. If you haven't yet, subscribe to the channel. It'd mean the world to me. Share the video with everyone you can. And check out the eye in the sky for today's recommended videos and our link to our merch store. If you're listening to this on SoundCloud or iTunes, thank you so much. Check out all our links in the description box for this podcast episode. Subscribe to the podcast if you haven't done so. It'd mean the world to me. Every time you guys subscribe, it helps. And also, what really helps is if you guys would leave a review. Let me know what you like, didn't like, what you'd like to see improved, questions you have that I could answer in a future episode. All of that stuff, leave in the reviews, and I'll be happy to check it out. So, thank you guys for listening, and I hope you guys had a great 2015, and I look forward to seeing you for episode 30 of the Writer's Corner podcast, the first episode of 2016. Thanks for watching, guys, and for listening. This is author Anthony Avina from the year 2015, signing out. Long days and pleasant nights, my friends.